If two people calculated the utils on whether we should go to war or not, what are the odds the calculations are nearly the same? That's kind of a brilliant question.
Plead the fifth.
To be perfectly honest with you, that's quite kind of a brilliant question.
Go ahead, Econoboi.
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. If two people calculated the utility on whether we should go to war or not, what are the odds that the calculations are nearly the same? Like, man, maybe we should get Jerome in here to explain his question. I'm not able to grasp it.
I think it's actually very, very well written out, but I can elaborate on it. I think he's saying if you have two utilitarians who are using, for instance, the utilitarian formula that was put down by I don't know, I don't remember the guy's name off the top of my head, Bedford, I think, right? He had an actual listing criteria that you could use to, for maximum pleasure or whatever. And if they calculated what the utility would be, what do you think the odds would be that they would come up with the same answer?
Oh, I see. So, like, is it sort of independently, like a, is it would everyone have the same utilitarian framework? If we would say we're utilitarian, that's an interesting question. Honestly, I'm not sure that we necessarily would. I think that we would, it would be a debate, right? We'd have to come to some sort of reconciliation and go from there. That's sort of the process by which we govern ourselves right now. So, I guess that's what I would say.
From John Hoffman, should we increase or decrease the population, Econoboi?
Increase.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I would say that sort of economically, I would say that an increasing populations, generally tend to be the better for the economy, but it depends on how efficient your capital is and your technology is, and how much you can augment the need for labor. In terms of philosophically,
and how much the BPF beats the hell out of the Econoboi on that very point over and over. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, philosophically, I'm not sure we can. I'm not sure there's like a correct moral answer for whether or not we should like righteously have more or less people. I'm not sure that there's a good answer for that.
Gotcha. From a moral standpoint, that makes sense.
The answer is increase, be fruitful, and multiply.
This is the last one, and then we got to wrap it up as I have another debate I got to get to. I'm sorry. This is from Trevor Myers. He says, to Econoboi, if morality is merely personal opinion, as you've indicated many times in this debate, why are you even here? Why bother arguing for any moral positions at all?
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of someone's echoing pretty bad. It sounds like, but you're good. So I think there's a lot of reasons why you might engage in debate, even if you think that morality is subjective to some extent, right? So, for instance, one reason might be that I'm just having fun, right? So I just like debating. That could be one reason that's perfectly justifiable. Another reason might be that I think that being homophobic is wrong, right? And I think that a society which doesn't, counter that sort of thought is a worse society. So I'm sort of playing my part in that calculus to say that we shouldn't be homophobic and we should accept gay people, and assorted other views that I might feel would make society better makes it worthwhile for me to advocate for them.